Hey, what's up guys? Cain here with XBLA fans, and I'm going to be giving you a quick taste of Talent Not Included. Now this game releases on April 5th, 2017, and was developed by Frima Studio. The game will be $12.99, and it is kind of an interesting platformer. Now basically the gist of this is that in the fantasy land of not that much further, there's 3 monsters, and there's also some people out there trying to put on a play. Things don't really seem to go as planned, and there's some kind of demonic critic hired, and he's chosen 3 mediocre actors with strong personalities kind of trying to create hell on the stage. And it's all for the public's amusement. Break a leg is pretty literal in this instance, and basically it's a pretty interesting style platformer. I actually thought it was pretty unique. So once we're done with this kind of like backstory that I left in just so you guys can kind of read up on this if you're interested, you're gonna kind of see what I mean by, like, it's got a very unique presentation. Obviously it's got some kind of crazy humor. It's got some unique platforming type stuff with like these weird cylinder platforms, and it's also got a lot of combat. So you're gonna be going through the levels, and you're going to be trying to collect, I believe it's coins, but I could be wrong. I'm going to pretty much see in a second, and I'll know whether I'm dumb or not. But obviously there's different levels you can basically complete this at. You know, like, you see those 3 things. It's candies, not coins, Cain. Come on, man. You should be able to remember that much. But I played through basically the first couple levels of this game, just kind of trying to get a good feel for it. I watched the trailer, and I can tell you now that stuff I'm showing you right here is pretty tame compared to what it's going to get to. So obviously you've got to jump, you got to double jump. As you go to these different things, you get points. When you complete the level, you're going to kind of get scored, and you're trying to earn as many points as possible. Getting those candies is going to help with your score. And the game has some interesting mechanics eventually, where it has stuff like aerial dashes. Obviously there's some people you gotta kill. You have to avoid a lot of different things. There's wall climbing, wall sliding. You know, it gets much more complicated than what you're seeing right here. Like right there was me doing an aerial dash. Eventually you'll get to kind of like the end of the level, and you'll kind of like see almost like a finish line. And that's kind of what we're trying to head to. So as you progress through the game, you're trying to not get hit by people, not trying to lose health. As you can see, there's a nice little wall point. One cool thing about that is you can literally just climb up a wall. You don't even need to bounce between 2. And then here's the wall slide. It's a pretty useful mechanic. Now, obviously, I'm trying to make sure I get as many candies as humanly possible, because I'm really trying to get those scores. There's a good bit of, you know, replay value in that sense, if you're one of those people who really likes to be able to perfect things. From what I've played, I've enjoyed it so far. I think it's actually pretty interesting. This game released on Steam about a year ago, about half a year ago, actually, now that I think about it. And it's got fairly positive reviews over there. So it's definitely been pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Like I said, I've only played probably the first couple levels, so I don't have like a firm grasp on it. I'm not trying to do a review here. I'm just trying to show off the basics for you guys. I'm going to show you the second level just so you guys can see, you know, kind of how it evolves a little bit just from level 1 to level 2. Obviously, you're trying to gather as many points as possible. Like right there, I managed to actually get the 3rd kind of skull thing at the top. So one of the cool things about this is these cylinder platforms, in my opinion. I think it's just pretty unique the way that the game kind of evolves like this and kind of has this cool, almost pop-out kind of design. I think it's really cool. It reminds me a little bit of another game that released earlier this year. And I thought that one was pretty cool as well, because it did a whole kind of play element to that one as well. I'm totally blanking on the name at the moment. Yeah, that didn't look fun, you know? That didn't look fun. So like I said, this game gets a little crazy once you start to get a little further in it. Like right now, the hardest thing I have to avoid is just not hitting my head on the ceiling and not getting hit by arrow guys. You know, it's not like the end of the world here. You know, but I've seen some of the later stuff, and it gets nuts, man. It gets absolutely nuts. Yeah, guys, this is Talent Not Included from Frima Studio. The game releases on April 5th, 2017. If you guys have any questions about the game, feel free to ask in the comments. I am more than happy to answer anything I can. I would love to chat with you guys about this if you have anything you want to ask. I'm looking forward to playing more of it. We will be streaming this on twitch.tv/XBLAfans. We stream all the new ID at Xbox games and most of the new indie games as well. And I'm super looking forward to showing this off. I think Zero might end up streaming it tomorrow though instead of me. But you guys should definitely hang out with him. He's a cool dude. It should be a really good time. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. Please do like and share if you enjoy this content. And if you have any suggestions in the future, feel free to leave them in the comments. We're really trying to make stuff that you guys actually want to see. So we really like just knowing what you want to do, what you want us to do. You know, like we're gonna try to make content that you guys like. And that's kind of our goal here. But thank you guys so much again for checking this out. Later.